Thanks for joining us. Boston is, of course, the biggest city in the state and a super crucial engine of not just the economy, but of politics and political leadership. And the leader of the city of Boston is Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, who joins us this morning. Hi, Mayor.
Great to be back.
Good to have you here always. So Governor Healy last week proposed a major tax cut plan, including cuts in capital gains and estate taxes. Do you support that?
This is something that she had campaigned on, making sure she was delivering relief to families and putting a jump start in our economy. I know it still has a long process to go through with the legislature and lots of analysis. I appreciate that there's some efforts to recognize how much families, especially families with children, are in need right now, and that we'll see an infusion from transportation, education, and a lot of the critical infrastructure that's needed as well.
Some are criticizing those tax cuts I mentioned as just for the rich. They certainly would benefit some residents of Boston. What do you think about those two, cap gains and the estate tax?
That is outside the purview of the city of Boston. We want to see the resources going to where residents need, and our businesses are a crucial part of how our economy grows, but we have needs right now in housing affordability, in traffic and transportation, in our schools. And so if we can make sure that as a holistic package, those needs are being addressed, I'm looking forward to seeing where the process goes.
Speaking of the city's needs, not everyone, but a lot of people seem to think that, you know, with all the federal stimulus money and then the millionaire's tax and the governor's budget calls for fairly generous local aid and everything, that everything's copacetic as far as the city's finances go. Do you want to push back on that a little bit? What about the medium and long term?
Yeah, we're really blessed in Boston to have a very sound fiscal base that's based on years of AAA bond ratings and the financial management that has led us to be able to use our recovery funds in a much more proactive way than just plugging holes and trying to get the bucket to bail out the ship, as many other cities have had to do. And so we're grateful to be able to use those funds in extraordinary ways, get at the root causes of issues. They have a deadline to be committed by 2025, spent by 2026, and so we want to see the big gains that we have been able to demonstrate progress on continue. On housing, for example, the money from the federal recovery plan, in our case, has been vast majority gone to housing. We've been able to have hundreds, just a couple weeks ago announced 800 units possible from a one-time infusion, including those funds. We need that revenue source to keep going so we can continue making sure families can stay in Boston.
Speaking of housing, as we're taping here on Thursday, the City Council's still going over your rent stabilization plan. I'm sure you expected the real estate industry to push back on your plan. Did you expect the backlash you're getting from the left saying you're not going far enough?
This is a beautiful state to have democratic process in, because we really get the whole range of advocacy and representation of community, and that is a critical part of every proposal that we have. I think we can all acknowledge that the status quo has not been working, that families are getting pushed out of our city at an alarming rate. Housing prices are among the highest anywhere in the nation, and the majority of Bostonians are renters. And so we need not only all of our efforts to create more affordable housing, go after sustainable funding like the transfer fee, ensure that we're boosting home ownership, but also protect residents right now in this immediate period from emergency displacement. And that is what our proposal does. It is meant to put guardrails and prevent price gouging, which we've seen as an unsustainable, unnecessary rent increase at the scale of 10%, 50% that some of our neighborhoods have been experiencing over the last couple of years.
Just today, as I was prepping for this interview, I see that you're being sued by a land. I know it's hard to keep them straight, right? By a landlord group that claims that your plan is too geared toward appeasing big developers. What about that?
We're not going to stop until we are in a place where families from every income level, people from every background feel safe, welcome, and can afford to stay. We are ways from that now. And so, again, this is about ensuring that we are putting every possible tool and resource we have to housing and housing affordability. And there are many parts of the status quo that might be broken for the system as a whole, but are connected to something that's working for individuals who might have a financial interest in what's happening or might be afraid of change. We are headed towards hurtling off a cliff when it comes to affordability in this state. Workers cannot afford to live here. The traffic that is snarling, the ability for families to feel like they can comfortably get to what they need. These are core issues that we cannot let up the momentum to address right now.
This is kind of a defining moment for you early on, isn't it?
Across the country, the needs right now are intense, but the difference is that in Boston, we have the resources to make a difference. We know what we need to do. We have intellectual expertise, human capital. We just need to decide to do it together.